Still swinging my way through Prim. That is an obliterated cow. 2 heads, no legs. My primary source of healing. Soda. Friend or foe? Okay.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
You have a dog name. You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
How'd you end up being a hostage?
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest the lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here.
I hear you may have information on some cons that came through here with a guy in a checkered suit.
Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you as soon as I am released from captivity.
I'll free you right after you tell me. So smooth.
I'm sure you mean well, but I'm afraid you'll have to wait until I'm in a calmer emotional state before my memory is going to function.
Can you tell me about the people who pass through town now? Just keep bothering them.
I'm in quite a state here. If you help me with my bonds, I'll be more than happy to tell you anything and everything about those cons.
It's weird that setting him free was not an option on that screen. I'll set you free now.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
Like I cut you loose just so you could run away? Like I don't need your help?
I know, it's incredibly generous and altruistic of you. See you outside.
I'm just so unlikable. I like picking the failed options anyway, though. Having us, we just get to have awkward arguments. These consumables is bound to be helpful. Hopefully I get like a sword soon. Really just most anything that just tears through people would be nice. Alright, I've pretty much wiped this building out. Upstairs was pretty optional by comparison. See what else we can do next about the idea of just kind of freeing this place. He's heading back across the street. That guy's still up there because I couldn't get to him without a gun. It's a very funny restriction to have.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
The hell, dude, you didn't do anything. What are the qualifications for a sheriff?
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
Because they're pricks. I'll help bring law and order back to Prim.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Yeah, no, I'd prefer not to do that. I mean, I don't know who I'll be with yet in the story, but NCR doesn't seem entirely ideal. for a number of reasons.
Any luck finding a suitable candidate for our next sheriff?
Can you tell me about the man in the checkered suit who came through here?
Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Well, things are somewhat improved around here. Is there... Okay, maybe behind the bank counter? No. Do you guys have a merchant? Oh wow, that's a whole lot of safes. Right, that one guy said he won't be selling stuff till I save his shop. Basically after I deal with the entire problem here. Is there a fireplace? A campfire? Can I make my own campfires? When I'm outside, just try to keep in mind that it would be helpful to find a campfire. That's not going to count. Alright. Gonna have to change quests here. We're still on that one, but let's deal with the Prim situation. Okay, so that's the... So across the way is the NCR. But we want to go to the NCRCR because we want to go find the dude. Alright, I'm safe enough to travel to Goodsprings, which means I can do merchants and so on. But I want to talk to you about what's up.
Howdy, partner.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up in Goodsprings?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Happy trails!
I just don't see how they could bury me in a way where I don't suffocate in the time that it takes for them to leave and then a robot to dig me up. This seems a mite bit unlikely. Yo. Is the manning a store right now? I'll go take a nap in the weird abandoned house up the hill. Don't mind me. There we go. I'm healed up, and everyone's back to be in a city for a while. I've got a lot of inventory nonsense to just deal with. This is kind of the reality of Fallout and doing a series on it. Is a lot of it is inventory management, even when I'm being relatively avoidant of a lot of it.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do.
I can just sell the money. Wow. Okay, let's sell off my armor before I get into, like, inventory. Weapons, actually. Dynamite's probably relatively unheavy, whereas all these guns and whatnot are probably super heavy. What's the DPS on this thing? 22? And this one's 19. Okay, so the tire iron's actually better DPS. While probably being faster. Probably time to move on. And the cleaver's trash. Oh, I accidentally confirmed. I was wondering what just happened there. Oh, get rid of that ashtray. That's trash. Camera. See, miscellaneous is a category on its own, right? Yeah. Butter knife, cigarettes, coffee mugs. When did I get those? Maybe not coyote hides. I might be able to craft something out of those. Probably don't want empty syringes, though. Packs of cigarettes. Good enough.
Thanks.
See there. Oop.
Take it easy now.
In that menu, exit is X, but in the other menus, it's like exit is E. This feels strange. This one's got a little combo to it. It seems. Not getting a lot out of there. There you go. You can make belts out of the coyotes and gecko skins. We'll get more money out of them. Could still use a place to cook.
Howdy, partner.
I'm not sure how easily I'll find the fireplace I saw before. Kind of out in the wilderness. Am I at the nearest point to where I'm going? Not exactly. Easy to skip down this Goodsprings source. Which is water, which I think is by the campfire. There we go. Goodsprings source is a good place to cook. There you go. Now I've got gecko steaks for healing. And if we head east... Oh!
Morning.
Barton Thorne. You're new.
Hello? Can you help me?
What's wrong?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Where is she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
I'll see what I can do.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
I do believe she's dead.
Please, hurry. She's on the ridge past the broken radio tower. You just gotta help her, man.
You're just sitting here. Okay, ridge past the broken radio... That broken radio tower. This sure seems like it might... I mean, maybe it'll be new geckos. I just kind of figured it's the same as ones... Like, is it the random lady we saw that died? Or is there another lady also fighting the geckos out here? Was it just me, or did he not even give me a quest? Can't go there. Nope, those are geckos. But where is woman? Oh, this is a lot of geckos. Oh, we're about to get real good at fighting geckos. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Help. Oh, that was some real rapid fire detonation noises as every single one of them hit their cap. There's still more of them coming. They're so goofy running with their mouths open. I love them. Oops, that was too early. My bad, I was cringe. Gonna have to make more steaks at this rate. Okay, that was a lot of gecko encounters. I'm thinking this might be where she is. But I'm not expecting her to be alive at this rate. I don't see her odds as being great. Okay. Yeah, I would generally prefer not to get hit by a bear trap. Are these where the balls came from? Okay, it seems to be, I think it's playing the sound effect that indicates this is like a weird thing I've found. They've like signified it with the sound effect. Like it's a woo. Jake juice? Jake juice. Who's Jake? Yeah, I guess these are the balls I saw earlier. So they fell down from here. That was a setup and payoff sort of moment. Well, I went up a ridge past the broken radio tower. I found many a gecko, but I did not find a body. Well, I found bodies, but I didn't find... Is that her? It's kind of like an address. Damn, a pack of geckos can skeletonize a woman in 30 seconds flat. Oh, he's coming.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you.
Oh, he's an ass of punk. He is a dick of head. Wasteland doctor fatigues. Values trash. Oh. 38 DPS melee weapon. Very slow, but still. Also, ow. Rude. But thanks for the opportunity to be a scary man. So this is one of the first weapons I've seen that has a significantly, it's the sneak, what? Can I not pick this up? It's the sneaky freaking plant from earlier that I had to find. There we go. Those are hard to spot. Get that heal powder. Well, the geckos were correct, and that there were geckos up there, but he was just tricking me. He just wanted to get the stash, was willing to die and kill for it. Because he's awful. I guess I kind of found like a little random event kind of moment. Just a quick little non-quest, but quest-like event. And then I murdered him and got a sledgehammer. So, you know, this was worth it. I got an upgrade. Funnily enough, the upgrade was from killing him, though, and not from the actual stuff I was here to do. It would seem I was correct to be confused about the status of the girlfriend. And finding it weird that he was just passively hanging out instead of doing a single thing about it. Because it was a trick. Lied to, I was. Do I see a guy over here? I do. Yeah, I got off the path when I came through here originally. Is this a character? Or just another powder kegger?
Hey there.
It's Guy.
Peace, traveler.
Who are you?
Just a hunter out here killing things and hoping their hides fetch more than the bullets cost to kill them.
You have anything to trade?
That's a dangerous question. Ask the way a bandit might ask. But since we're close to town, I'll trust your good intentions.
Damn.
I could use some stim packs. How about some nice bloatfly steaks in trade?
No. Probably not. I would like to offload my bullshit. Please take all these bombs before I hurt myself. Ooh, never mind. You don't have shit for money. Okay, I need to check to see if you have something really good to switch to trade for. Which you mostly just have ammo. You don't even have bloatfly steaks. You lied to me. You only have one? Alright. It's enough to trade for the pistol, I guess. So random people do not tend to have much caps. It would be my assumption based on a data set of one guy. Friend or foe? Those are powder gangers. I don't know why it's funny that the powder ganger is just wearing like a button-up shirt, but it is kind of funny. Are these guys? They're also powder gangers. This place was called Gene's Skydiving? Yeah, I guess there's a... I guess that'd be the local landmark. It's just like a little plane. Hi. Don't be rude. You might be overselling our fight if you're gonna do that for the whole thing. I feel like it's not quite worth the slow-mo when the entire fight is one attack. Ow. I can't wait to cook up this horrifying insect for dinner. How was the corpse empty? I ain't even looted the meat out of it yet. Reminds me of all those boars in Westfall that don't got no livers. Who took all their livers? I've been traumatized by looking for those things. Nah, I'm always looking out for them. These guys are good about the buddy system. They're always in little packs. Is that the institution we're looking for? Black Mountain Radio. Is this place doing any better? Right, correctional facility, prison.
Look at you. Walking in here like you're one of us. Don't you know this is powder ganger territory?
What exactly is a powder ganger?
That's us. We got sent here to fix the rails and make some new ones. And for that, we got to use dynamite. Of course, dynamite works pretty good against caravan guards, too. So, that's what we do. Rob and blow things up.
What is this place?
This? This is, or was, the Big House. New California Republic Correctional Facility. Not much correcting went on here, just slave labor. One day, us prisoners decided to liberate ourselves. Killed the warden, killed the guards, took over the whole damn territory.
Who's in charge of the prison now?
That'll be Eddie. You can usually find him sitting in the warden's old chair up in the main building.
Can I go in?
Well, I don't know. Depends on if you can make it worth my time. 100 caps sounds right to me.
Here's the caps.
All right, you can go on in. Can't guarantee your safety, though. Just saying.
It's easy enough money. What did you do to end up in here?
Me? I ran with the toughest gang in the hub. You've heard of the hub, right? It's, west of here, I think. Back in California.
If you're free, why are you sticking around?
We've got the biggest, baddest fort in the wasteland. There's water and power, and if we need grub, we just go out and steal it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so he's letting me in, but is everyone else gonna shoot me when I'm in here? Are we all just oddly cool?
You eyeballing me?
Yeah, in that I am looking around.
Didn't know anyone would willingly walk into this place. Not unless they were looking for trouble. What's your story?
Why are you still here?
I'm not quite sure the kind of greeting NCR troopers will give an escaped con like myself. Figure it's better to stay put for now.
What'd you do before you ended up incarcerated?
I was a sheriff, believe it or not, for a small town far to the west of here. Short version is that sometimes justice is a little slow. I helped speed it up one too many times. I'm not sorry for anything I did, but I will do the time. Fair enough trade if you ask me.
How would you feel about becoming Prim's new sheriff?
Assuming an NCR pardon comes with the job, and it had better. I also need to be able to do things my own way. Due process has its place. But sometimes it's just a waste of time. I'll need to know that I'm not going to end up right back in prison.
This seems like a problem, actually. Does that mean you'll take the law into your own hands?
When I need to? Yes.
I'll need to think about it.
Understood.
Tell me more about what happened in this prison.
I understand that Cook was behind it all. I kept my head down the whole time. Didn't want any part of it. I stuck around, figuring the NCR would show up and put things back the way they were. No sense in making myself look guilty, right?
Who's Cook?
Some kind of anti-NCR rebel. Some people just don't like being pushed around and told what to do.
Where can I find Cook?
He went north with some of the other guys. Didn't say where. Didn't say why. All I know is he's got some kind of score to settle with the NCR.
Who's in charge of the powder gangers?
Right now, Eddie and his boys run the place. They've got the guns and the dynamite, so they call the shots. I was a sheriff, believe it. Short version is that sometimes justice is a little slow. I'm not sorry for anything I did.
Goodbye.
Watch yourself out there.
The NCR might be a better option than the guy that thinks he's above the law. And he's like, no, I know what true justice is. That's, I mean, it's always been true, but it's getting more obviously true as we go forward, and this thing's not getting out of you. That was distracting. We've always known this, but we're knowing this even harder lately, that, like, when somebody's, when a cop acts like that, they're not a hero the way that, like, movies and propaganda present them as being. It's mostly just a horrific way for a police officer to act and think about his job, and it's the thought process that leads to some of the most evil shit that happens every day in modern society. So I might want to go talk to the NCR after all. I don't think we're gonna see eye to eye over here. Yeah, I guess paying just lets me in. Given how many fucking people are here, that definitely makes things easier.
Never gets old when something blows up.
Wow, that is your entire personality, huh? Like as if you have a lifetime of being a bomb guy, even though it just was coincidentally a thing. I guess maybe it's a symbol of your liberation, and that's why you're just so fond of it now. There's just something funny though about the bomb guys that only became bomb guys because it was how they escaped. Being like, oh my goodness, bombs are so good. It's just, I lived a bomb. Can't wait for more bombs to happen. Favorite thing in the world.